where the fun begins.
Hello there. How's it going?
Hey guys, Hybrid Toy Reviews here, and today we are going to be going on an action figure hunt. We're starting at the Ashtabula Town Square. Now you're probably asking, hey Hybrid, what the hell are you doing at a dead mall? And to answer your question, I'm going to one of my most favorite stores. You've heard me talk about them. It's of course Buy Sell Trade Ashtabula, where I like to get all sorts of collectibles. They have a really good selection, so let's take a look. Buy Sell Trade had some really cool stuff to look at, but we have moved on. I'm now over at Mentor, Ohio. Now this store here, Haymaker Toys, is a store that I went to once a while back, and it had a really good assortment, and I just haven't come back. I don't know why, no reason. They had a really good assortment, and I think it'd be really cool to take another look around. It was probably a year ago I was here last. So who knows what I'll find this time. Probably a largely different inventory. So let's check it out, and then I've got another couple shops out here that are totally worth a look. Okay stuff. It was a little expensive, and nothing was like stuff that you couldn't get anywhere else. So I think from here we're gonna go to Ross, just because you never know what you'll find at Ross, and we'll go from there. Whatever they have here is generally random anyway, but I'm not seeing any Black Series. Oh, that's kind of cool for $5. Good place to take the kids. Just sometimes the adult collectibles get mixed in. Well, no figures at Ross, but I bought a belt, so you never know what you'll find. Called Our Fun House, and it's in the Great Lakes Mall in Mentor, I think it's called. And I'm here for something else, but I was like, oh man, they got stuff. Man, they're right up there with FYE on just scamming people with like incredibly high prices. That was rough. Now we're going over here to Comics and Friends. I've actually been looking at figures and stuff in here since I was about 14. It's the first ever comic book store I've ever been to, and I always have a good time when I come back. Comics and Friends is mostly comic books, but they had a couple loose Black Series which were cool. Just nothing I needed. Great Lakes Mall was a bust. Always loved going into Comics and Friends. But yeah, I popped into GameStop briefly. It was all the common GameStop stuff. And that Our Fun or Our Toy or whatever place, that was ridiculous. So yeah, nothing real crazy to see there. We're gonna do Way Out Toys as like my last stop. There's a Walmart that I never go to, so we might find something cool on clearance. That's kind of my big hope there. And there's a Target. I never really get to go to Target too often, so we'll go and see what they got going on. And then maybe we'll do Ollie's and Way Out Toys, and then I think that'll probably be it. So let's go. Let's see what happens. and Target were mostly busts, but here we're going to Way Out Toys, which is my favorite little shop here. Way Out Toys is always a hoot, and Waylon's a cool guy to talk to, so I always recommend checking them out. If you put Way Out Toys in Google Maps and it is less than a 62-day drive for you, I recommend making that drive because it's a really cool store, and Waylon's a cool guy. I picked up a little something. I'll kind of show a big haul at the end, but from here, I'm thinking I might stop at a Meijer. It's kind of like a blend of Walmart and Target, but they actually have a really good toy department. And grab a bite and go home. So let's see what's going on. We're concluding this hunt at Meijer. No clue what we'll find, but they usually have a decent selection. So let's see what's going on. We got a couple of Hot Wheels die-casts. We got okay little Black Series collection, some retro that no one cares about. There's a Micro Galaxy Anakin Starfighter and a Poe X-Wing, and there's actually a Micro Galaxy Series 1 Razor Crest and Series 1 Boba Fett Starship. Those are kind of throwbacks. Otherwise nothing too crazy. It's all underneath the Marvel banner, and I don't really see a lot of Marvel stuff other than maybe some little Spider-Man figures, so that's kind of weird. Not really what I thought I'd find, but it is what it is. You never know what you'll turn up here. And at the end of the hunt, remember, it's not just you. Stop and get something for the buddy at home. I'm gonna get in trouble if I stay over here. There's so many friend-shaped little guys. Oh my gosh. Ood likes these. We call them as shrimpies. Except these aren't the shrimp ones. This is salmon, but they're freeze-dried bits of meat. Yeah, there's an empty spot for the shrimp ones there. But you don't feel bad about giving them to him because it's actually good for them. Maybe I'll put that back. Is this one? Yeah, that one's minnows in there, and that one's chunks of salmon. I think that's what we're gonna do. You don't feel bad about giving it to him. I mean, it's real meat. It's good stuff for him. But yeah, something for the homies. Got to conclude the hunt right. So I'm back from the hunt. And sometimes the hunts aren't very big. Here's why I like doing them, though. It lets me know what my local stores have, because sometimes you decide you need something, randomly. There's been times where it's been a week till Comic-Con and an announcement gets made, and I need to go, oh man, where have I recently seen that character's figure or Funko Pop? And if it's not a brand new release that you can just go snag in stock on Amazon or something, man, it might be nice to go to the local comic shop, because, oh man, if Ming-Na Wen ever comes to town, that one comic shop over in Menor had 4 Fennec Shand Black Series, so stuff like that, and places like that have come in handy before. So to give you a super quick rundown of everything that I've bought today, of course you can't go wrong with a belt from Ross. You never go wrong with a belt. Had to get some treats for the kitties. I have their complete and undivided attention with those. At Way Out Toys, I ended up picking up the 375 hologram Ayla Secura from Revenge of the Sith. This is in the original Revenge of the Sith packaging. For those of you that follow Landspeeder Luke, you know that he just made that hologram table for the Holocom pucks. And I've seen people putting the 3 3/4 inches on the LEDs before, and I've kind of had an idea of a display like that for some time. So I've picked up basically every Jedi but Ayla, so I'm glad to finally add Ayla to the collection. That's a good addition. And then at Target, I found the Lego TIE Interceptor polybag, and I love a nice little polybag shipped, so I'm just gonna plug away at that someday when I'm bored. And then a little bit of a personal plug, but in the description below, I'm going to plug my brother's Instagram. So he has gotten into doing all sorts of custom printing and like signs and shirts and stuff. and he had some really fun stuff at a yard sale that he and my parents were running today. All SpongeBob themed. There was a Weenie Hut Junior's No Weenies Allowed sign and a Tattletale Strangler wanted poster. And I was like, these are really, really cool. So it's S. Munger on Instagram. I'm going to link it in the description below. And he's doing custom orders. So if anyone has any ideas of neat little novelty things or just would like to order these, you know, I mean, these are really fun ones. So I'm just doing little shout outs. But that's it for my pickups today. I mean, I got some cool stuff and I'm really glad I went out and about. And the thing is even if you accomplish nothing, even if you come home empty handed, you got to just have a good time of it. I drank 2 bottles of iced tea today, and I got to just listen to some podcasts and zoom around the county. And you know what? It was relaxing. I just got to kind of sit alone with my thoughts and brainstorm and come up with some video ideas. And so, yeah, I mean, there's nothing bad to say. So, that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching. It means a lot that you did. If you enjoyed, just leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that end of video stuff, and I'll catch you next time. Until then, may the force be with each and every one of you, and goodbye.